I predict that Andy Warski is on such a downtrend mentally and physically that within the next 7 years, Andy Warski will have AIDS.
I need some dick now.
Andy and Ethan in Knoxville were together.
I'm getting dick tonight. I'm getting dick right now. After the show, I'm getting dick. I want to put a dick inside of me. Preferably Ethan Ralph's dick. What up? Hey, hey, hey. I'm sucking dicks all night. What up? Hey, hey, hey.
How long can you hold your breath? What is going on here?
I'm sucking dicks all night. Dicks all night. Oh, yeah, I'm sucking dicks all night. I'm getting dick tonight.
From what I understand, even though Ethan's the bottom, Ethan gets around.
Maybe there's no such thing as a bottom and a top. Maybe we could be both.
Ethan told me that, when he was in jail, he just discovered a different facet of himself.
There were some rough dudes in there.
What up? Hey, hey, hey. I'm sucking dicks all night. Dicks all night. What up? Hey, hey, hey. I'm sucking dicks all night. I'm getting dick tonight. What up? Hey, hey, hey. I'm sucking dicks all night. Dicks all night. What up? Hey, hey, hey. I'm sucking dicks all night. I'm getting dick tonight.
Twilight Sparkle is the best pony.
Now you're banned. And it's a band. Well, now you're banned.
Ooh, what's going on? Thanks to Fat Keck Boy, JJ Stoner, for promoting me out and pushing me on their channels. And, well, Keck Boy always doing his thing. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for shilling as well. Frozen Asian, you are awesome. I gotta get this shit back rolling. Doing dailies again. CoronaVirus. The best thing to come out of this is the fact that my Call of Duty gaming has gotten a lot better. I mean, that's the only thing to come out of this, to be quite honest. That's been anything worthwhile is I was playing last night and I'm like, damn, dude. In multiplayer, after playing Warzone and shit, I've gotten so much better. What's up, Owen? What up, Owen? You're just going to be known as Owen, okay? We know what he does to Vox. So, daily shows again. CoronaVirus has me sitting on the sidelines because my job isn't deemed essential. So everyone bitching about, oh, I have to work and I need risk pay and hazard pay and I'm so worried. Try not having a job. Try not being essential. And then let me hear you bitch about it, okay? Thank you for being out there and doing your job. If you don't want your job, I'll swap with you. Actually, I won't. I'd rather do what I like to do for my career and, get to do live shows daily while you guys sit around and bitch about how you deserve hazard pay. You're not a fucking doctor. You're not a fucking soldier. You're just giving up your rights and being little, well, if you didn't see the title, snitches. Snitches, snitches, snitches. We're going to be talking about some coronavirus snitches. Let me pop out all the chats so I can actually see what's going on instead of just catching little tidbits of it on the side screen. But yeah, so we got a lot of snitches to talk about, guys. Things are getting, and we aren't just talking Karens. We're talking freaking lots of people who
How you been?
apparently
And it's a band.
Appreciate you guys.
Well, now you're banned.
We got a lot of people jumping on this bandwagon. See what I did there? Of snitching on people who are going out and living their life, who are going and getting their essentials, who don't want to just sit back and basically let government daddy deep dick them. People are getting very, very fast to tattle on those people. Now, do I think if you have someone at risk, you should be smart about it? Yeah. That's a good call. But if you're not at risk and you're not going to be around people who are at risk, then why does it fucking matter? Oh, D-Live is fire right now. Got a lot of people subscribing over there. Appreciate you guys following the channel. Yeah, we might break 200, and then I could get that thing where you get the buttons and you can make your own little stickers and whatnot. Oh, yeah. It's getting out of hand. People are so quick to basically tattle on people who are out and about living their life, who are just trying to go about the normal day. And you have a lot of people who are so quick and so fast to tattle on them. I don't know, man. It's getting kind of yeah, exactly. Maureen, you're 100% right. I didn't realize our country had turned into Soviet Russia. I mean, technically it hasn't. Just the people have. Just the people have. Everyone who's so goddamn scared. You wouldn't believe how much shit you'd see. Well, I'm sure you would believe. But on Twitter, on Facebook, it's don't go out. Don't do this. I have a person at risk. Well, congratulations. I don't give a care about your person. I'm sorry. The people that matter in my life, I'm avoiding because I'm still going out. The people who have the high likelihood to get sick, I'm avoiding. Hey, if you're a smoker, congratulations, you're in the same group as me, and we're at a much lower risk. They thought cigarettes were going to be the downfall of us. We're going to out-survive all of you and then die to cancer. Congratulations. Enjoy your corona coughs. But let's be, yeah, it's Orwell 1984 come to life. You're 100% right. It's hey, this person's, I saw this person out and about. Hey, we should call the police on everyone, and we should tattle on those who aren't following the measures at hand. I want to take a look at some of it. Well, you would think, okay, California, New York, they're the ones to do it, right? Like, I'm a Californian, I live in California, and you would think that people around our city and our country, and this side of the country would be the ones to start it off. Well, it was New York. New York decided to start it off, and they actually recommended that people do it. New York City wants you to call the cops on people who fail social distancing. New York City is asking its citizens to report other people to authorities for failing to abide by social distancing orders. This is an unnecessary and authoritarian escalation of the city's coronavirus response. Okay, see, I can get with that, and I respect that. I think that they shouldn't be doing this, that people shouldn't be looking at it in this mindset and tattling on whoever is around. They shouldn't be looking at it as, hey, my neighbor's having a party and there's 4 people at their house. My neighbor is outside walking their dog. They're failing to socially distance. That's the mindset that they're building up. And the city itself has enacted public health social distancing restrictions to reduce the spread of COVID-19, states the government's non-emergency services website. You can report a violation in progress for the city to enforce as appropriate. As of examples of the kind of things that people should report, the city lists non-essential businesses remaining open and overcrowding in general. Our parks are open. However, everyone must practice distancing and keep 6 feet apart. As of today, all playgrounds are closed to the public. Team sports and large gatherings are not allowed. You can report social distancing violations to NYC 311 or at, and then they give the link. This is the kind of mindset and shittiness that, like, these are the people that, like, okay, the left, right? And the people who get offended by this shit, right? They tend to be the ones who are the first to call out Nazis and say anyone who helped the Nazis is an evil person. Wouldn't you say this is a mirror of that? You're allowing others to get in trouble. Thanks, Wyatt. For going out and about. Going out and about. Hey, Ossifer, that gentleman over there, he's standing really close to his wife. That gentleman over there, he's holding his children's hand and crossing the street and not keeping 6 feet apart from them. He's not socially distancing, Ossifer. It's getting out of hand. And the states that jump into this and the states that are pushing this, you gotta look at them for what it is. It's fucking authoritarian. It's ridiculous. And I mean, if they're gonna go for it, go full steam. I mean, you want fascism so bad, go full fascist. Like, don't play around with just these certain parts of it. Go all in. Social distancing is one of the most important tools for reducing the disease's spread. Yeah, I don't believe that. And it's a hopeful sign that compliance with recommended guidelines has been so overwhelming. For instance, despite the negative framing of this New York Times article, the actual story is that people are traveling far, far less than normal. But at some point, trying to force every last person to stand 6 feet away from each other has diminished returns. This is especially true when punitive means become involved and when civilians are expected to participate in policing. This is also the state that just did away with bail. This is the state that's not arresting people for real crimes like theft and small misdemeanor stuff, citation-based stuff, but they're going to arrest people who are out in the world. They're going to put people into, I don't know, jails where they're going to be close and end up not socially distanced. What's going on, Reefer? What about the curfews? So this virus spreads at night more than during the day. Yeah, I don't get that either. It's like, okay, at least out here in California, if you go out in the evening, it's nothing's going on. There's no bars open. There's no movie theaters open. There's nothing to do that's entertainment based. I mean, besides like video games, watching live streams like this one, and small things like that. Other than that, there's nothing to go on. Yeah, Frozen. Hey, there's a group of kids playing basketball in their driveway. I noticed that they're playing really good defense and they're not 6 feet away from each other. Can you come and tell them that they're breaking the law right now? It's getting to the point where if we keep allowing this to go, that things are just going to get worse. And you have people showing their true colors when it comes to how they act and how fast they are to tattle on the people around them. Like, I don't get the mindset of, I'm in my house avoiding these people. Why should I care what people outside are doing? If it's not affecting me, why am I calling the police? Oh, you're worried about other people. Well, all those other people that you should truly care about should be in their houses as well. If they are being responsible individuals, they're going to protect themselves if they are at risk or they have people at risk. If not, and they're going out and about and they happen to be asymptomatic carrier and aren't going around those people, why does it matter? You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. So what, they're a carrier, that will bring forward herd immunity. Those people are immune to the hard effects of the disease and therefore it'll move on. The virus won't adapt to them and it might mutate. Who gives a shit? It's going to mutate anyways. It's called COVID-19 for a reason, because there's been so many different versions of that strain throughout history. SARS, MERS, all that shit. It's going to mutate no matter what you do. It's going to mutate in an animal. It's going to mutate in humans. Who gives a fuck? Can't do anything about the flu. We can shut everything down, but it's still not going to do anything. See something, say something, directives make people suspicious of each other. Yeah, no shit. And they invite people to demand police intervention in situations that don't merit it. A bystander could, for example, report a group of people without realizing their family. Households are not expected to distance from each other. Expecting people to understand the rules as they apply to themselves is one matter. Where other people are concerned, it's usually best for us to mind our own business. See, whoever wrote this, I give you props. Robbie. Could tell it wasn't a lady writer because of the language. Also because they're not getting all mad about it. New York City is currently reeling from COVID-19. It seems like a good reason to avoid bogging down police and city officials with reports that someone somewhere might be technically violating orders. Overzealous enforcement can breed contempt for the rules. Look no further than the UK, where the spectacle of officials hassling dog walkers led to a Supreme Court judgment that this is what a police state looks like. This is exactly what I'm talking about. If we, it's the same as the vaccine people freaking out over anti-vaxxers. If you were vaccinated, then why are you so afraid of someone who's not? That's true, but like, those people are just crazy. I don't know why you would put yourself at risk if the opportunity to not be at risk is there. It is what it is, and each their own. And that's kind of my mentality is, if you don't want to go out, if you want to be safe and you have people to worry about, do what's right as an individual and avoid the situation. Don't go out in public. Don't put the people around you at risk, but don't expect the government, the police, and everyone else to have to enforce that. These are just advisements. Nowhere does it say you cannot. They're not enacting martial law. This is not one of those things where you can say, oh, they're breaking the law. No, these are advisements. That's all they are. There's nothing more to it. It's an advisement. Hey, stay 6 feet away from people. Hey, do this. Hey, close if you're not an essential business. Well, now it's a little more lawish, because businesses could lose their license in that state if they're not following the rules, which is fucking ridiculous. I mean, Philadelphia tried it, or Pennsylvania, pardon me, tried it, and you have them pulling the business license of places like GameStop because GameStop said, hey, we're essential, which, I mean, to an extent, I actually think they are. And the reason I say this is because the fuck else are you going to do? Gaming is a hobby that people do in the comfort of their own homes. They go in, they grab their game, they walk out. They go home and play said game. That can be deemed an essential because, one, it keeps people appeased. Now, for PC gamers and people who buy off of the consoles, you can buy the game without having to go into the place. But for people like myself or Sicko or other people I know who like buying the hard copies, why shouldn't I be allowed to? Yeah, 100%. I 100% agree with you. All businesses are essential. And that's why they should allow them to take the Disney method, which was Disney shut down a week before any states, Florida or California, recommended that they shut down. They shut down their parks because they knew thousands upon thousands of people gathered in the same place, not being able to socially distance when you're walking through crowds, etc. You could have the spread, and that's them doing their due diligence as a responsible business. And that's all we need is responsible places. If they said, okay, to restaurants for sit down, and I've talked about this before. If they said, okay, we advise you to socially distance and you have 50 tables in your restaurant, each table is spread out by, I don't know, they sit back to back, but if you gapped them, right? If you said, okay, instead of serving 50 tables at once, we're going to do 20, wait times will be longer, but you'll still be able to go sit down and enjoy a nice hot steak or meal instead of having to grab it to go, hope it wasn't sitting there forever, and then taking it home and reheating it in your fucking microwave. You could have let the businesses do that. Hey, we're going to break. They could have even went this route. They could have went the route of, hey, your capacity listing from the fire marshal is 400 people. We're going to cut that back to 150 for the time being. You can't have more than 150. Therefore, people have to spread out. And, you fit a multitude of people in there, but you're not shutting everything down. You could have done something like that, but they went the other route. Well, see, the thing is I've played that, Nephilim. I've gone and grabbed, my coffee, and this is what I've been doing after the shows, right? With tables, that would have been a decent idea because, then again, where would you go? Because there'd still be a lot of people out, parking, etc. What I've been doing is I've been going and during the ROTC time slot, after I get done here, I'll go grab my coffee and sit in the parking lot of the Coffee Bean and sit on the curb or in my car and listen to the show on my phone. I need to get outside. Now, if someone calls the police on me and I'm sitting there doing nothing but having a cigarette and enjoying a coffee, not near anyone, right next to my property, what am I doing wrong? Oh, because I'm out, you're going to hold it against me? Oh, because I'm out, you're going to go on Facebook and bitch about the people who were out and about? Well, you know what? Some of us don't bend over and take it in the ass because we're scared. California, though, specifically Los Angeles, is jumping on this bandwagon too. We now have the mayor of Los Angeles. Let's listen to this response. Let me make sure the volume's up.
We need to make sure that everybody continues to let us know where those folks are. If you've observed recurring violations of the Safer at Home order, please continue to let us know at coronavirus.lacity.org/business-violation.
So, hey guys, we need you to come and tattle. We need you to tattle and let us know which businesses are violating. Okay? Because we want everyone's business to have to rely on the government. You're right. Even essential businesses are feeling this. I work in auto parts warehouse. and are considered essential, yet my company has cut hours. Yeah, well, I worked for an auto group in their marketing department, and 3 out of because it was a small marketing department, but we had 11 stores. 3 out of the 6 people out of the marketing department, and then 97 other people through the whole company got let go because the front end isn't doing much in the way of sales. So you don't need as big of a marketing department if the whole marketing department just has to focus on service. Now, they found a way around having to close sales because Idaho and California, the main states we're in, were saying, you know what, sales is non-essential. And their argument is, what happens if someone's car breaks down and it's going to cost them $10,000 to fix? They could take $5,000 and buy a new car. People need their cars and need cars. So they've found a way to remain essential throughout this, which I respect. I respect them not just bending over and, yeah, here's the thing with all of these fucking mayors and governors and all this stuff with their sign interpreters, it's distracting as shit. Like, I can't even focus on like what he's saying because I'm so busy watching the interpreter. It is anger inducing, and it is, to be quite honest, it's very Orwellian. Hey, report your neighbor, good sir, to the government. Yeah, banks are going to own everything else after this. Yeah, not just fucking everything we have, but everything. And what's interesting though, and I'd be curious to see, because statistics are going to be really good for crime right now. It's going to look like crime is down. And the reason I say that is because you have a lot of states not enforcing. And if crimes aren't being enforced and going on the books, then crime's going to look like it's down. And people are going to say, oh, this was a good thing because 1, the environment's cleaner. 2, crime's down. So you have both spectrums having a justification for why this was a good thing. Think about that. Think about if the left and right both have a justifiable motivation for wanting this thing to stick around a lot longer.
You know the old expression about snitches? Well, in this case, snitches get rewards. We want to thank you for turning folks in and making sure we are all safe.
Someone needs to have a conversation with him. I mean, what's their reward? They get they get money? Because all they got to do is add some sort of money factor, and you're going to turn every broke ass motherfucker into snitches. You want to go in and enforce these rules and tattle on people, but you don't want to do anything about the 40,000 homeless living in your city. How about you do something about them? How is that social distancing going? Let me remind you that what he just said.
Expression about snitches. Well, in this case, snitches get rewards. We want to thank you for turning folks in and making sure we are all safe. We need to make sure.
That's right, guys. Snitches get rewards, guys. Remember that old saying, snitches get stitches? Well, not in Los Angeles. I, as mayor, have done away with that old time saying. Now, snitches get a blowjob from my interpreter. How about that? Anyone willing to take that reward? Come on. You want it, right? You want it? Oh, you guys don't? Snitching has actually gone down. How about I'll give you a blowjob as Mayor Garcetti or whatever the hell my name is. How's that do for you? I mean, I know we have a big gay culture in Los Angeles. You guys gonna start snitching? Huh? What else? Hey, interpreter lady, what else can we give them? She doesn't say anything. She's just like, oh, money? Yeah, we'll give you money. You're going to have homeless people narking on people? you're gonna have you're gonna have freaking fucking neighbors narking on their neighbors. Oh, pass. Maybe a hand. She does have strong hands. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. I don't know what's gonna happen. I really don't know where the world's going to go when you have mayors and governors who are calling for this. Now, the governor of California, and California hasn't seen as many cases as New York, even though we were sitting right below New York and New York blew the fuck up because we're more spread out as a state. We're not stacked on each other like fucking New York. Look at her. This is, come on, guys. She's doing the I can't see one side of it. She's doing the cradle the balls. Thank you, Dick Ritchie. You pointed it out. It's like this. She's got it, guys. She has to be able to see it with her good eye. Still, what women get, a great night with freaking the interpreter over here. She's got hands, ladies. She's got you covered too. Or you can have, the mayor here. Someone said he has a bunch of yoga pants. Maybe he'll let you borrow some. I'm curious if this is the prequel of the government testing out social media credit score to see how people will take it. Maybe they're like, you know what? This is a Chinese virus, and the Chinese have their whole 10-cent social media score on seeing how people can go about their lives and use public services. If China's doing it, right? If China's doing it, we'll take it. Don't lie. She's got you covered. See? That's the she's flicking the bean. Look at that. She's like she got the kung fu grip. Yep. Holy shit, Tesla. Oh, let's see if we can get another freeze frame. Let's see. Oh no. I thought she was covering her face more. Hold on. Oh, that's the yeah, one eye, Illuminati. But no, it's like we're like really dead set on becoming China. It's so fast to see it, and so many people are willing to do it because they're scared. I've seen on Facebook, I'm like, I've said in people's comments where they're like, please stay inside. I'm like, nah, I'm just going to live my life. If you want to give up your freedoms, that's respectful, but I'm not around people at risk, and I'm not standing or being close enough to people. So if I am asymptomatic and I am a carrier, then you don't run any risk, but I'm not going to stop living my life because of your fears. And people get all pissy. People are dying. And I'm like, let me ask you this. And this is a good question. How many people in the history of the United States of America have died to keep what we call freedom in this point in time, right? Hundreds of thousands? Is that a fair estimate? Let's say 100,000 people have died. How many have died to this virus? 9? 8? Whatever the number is today. Not as many as have died to give me my rights. So I'll stick around with my rights until it hits a threshold point where it's actually more important, because all of y'all who are sitting at home and getting sick and dying, I'd say millions too. But I was being conservative. You think of all the battles fought, wars, everything else. Like, come on. Oh, so yes, JJ, you're 100% right. There have been 6 million Americans who have died to give us what we call the Bill of Rights and keep those freedoms, guys. 6 million Americans. And that number is going to move around throughout history, but it always come back to that number. So The thing is, oh, you're just going to say those deaths don't matter because you know someone who might die now? How about the people who've lost family members to IEDs, etc., throughout history in the Middle East, fighting a war we shouldn't have been in? How about the people who fought in World War II? Well, we didn't really get involved in World War I, but some of people's family members might have and immigrated over here. So how about them people, huh? They don't matter. Their lives aren't as important because they've already lost their lives. I don't give a fuck about your grandma. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck about anyone's family members besides my own. So I'm being a good adult, a smart individual, and living my life, but avoiding them. I won't go around my grandparents. They're in their 80s. I won't go around my mom because she is at risk. Granted, she's also 3.5 hours away, so I don't get up there often anyways. But the point being is, if you live with family, if you live with people who are at risk, then yes, do your due diligence. But don't expect me to change my life because you're scared. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, the mayor's a big fan of that. And we're gonna jump. Well, actually, no. You know what? Let's go to this one first. Royce shared this morning on Facebook, and I figured, you know what? I'm gonna cover it. I don't care about your advertising. You're gonna steal my data anyways. This is a Chromium-based website. Colorado father 33 is handcuffed in front of his 6-year-old daughter for breaking social distancing guidelines by playing t-ball with his wife and kid in an empty park. You heard that right. Colorado's on the game now. Fucking, why is this a floating ad? Get the fuck out of here, dude. Now it's just a blank spot. God damn it. Fuck you, Google. I don't get any money from that. I need to get this set up for Brave, because hopefully this shit would be gone. Matt Mooney took to Facebook to share that he had been arrested in Donaldson Park, posting a status about how he could mark detainment off his bucket list. Video shared from Brighton City Council. Hold on, what? Sorry, got a mid. Nigga knows I'm live and he's over here sending me fucking Call of Duty shit. Video shared former Brighton City Councilman Kirby Wallian showed Mooney being detained by Brighton police on Sunday. Mooney said he refused to identify himself to 3 officers because he was sure he hadn't done anything wrong when he was throwing the ball with his daughter. In the clip, Wallian describes that the father is being detained while playing softball with his daughter. The father shared that he spent 10 minutes in the police patrol car before he was released by authorities. There we go. Chicago. A Colorado father feels local law enforcement owe him an apology after they handcuffed him in front of his wife and daughter because they claimed he violated social distancing rules by playing t-ball. They are family members. They're family members. The same amount of his breath says Turbo took today. Yeah, right. Matt Mooney took to Facebook on Monday to share that he had been arrested, posting a cheeky status about how he could mark detainment off his bucket list. Video shared show him being arrested. Oh, I didn't even know there was video. Let's see this. You gotta love fucking...
Your face is your moneymaker, so why would you pair it with cheap plastic?
I'm a monetized creator. And you're not paying me for that ad. All right? Get this shit right. Don't fuck with me.
Yeah, it's Sunday, and the Brighton police are apparently arresting a dad for throwing a ball to his daughter in complete isolation in a park of about, 30, 40 acres. But apparently that is not allowed by Brighton. According to our police, he's not allowed to do it. He's being taken away. He's being taken away by the Brighton police.
Wow. So, I mean, he complied. At least he didn't try and get into their faces and get into other shit. But this exactly, even the police are bored. Now they're arresting a dude for being around his wife and daughter. You're going to walk into people's houses and be like, hey, ma'am, you can't be sucking your husband's dick right now. Social distancing. Ma'am, can't do that. You know how sad that guy's going to be because he's married and hasn't had that happen in months? You just ruined his night. You just ruined this kid's Sunday when their dad is getting arrested for what? For hanging out? Alex Jones has been talking about this shit for over 20 years. He doesn't sound so crazy now. No. They live in the same house. Exactly. And my whole problem with this is why wouldn't you ask them? You could see, and it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Why are you enforcing a advisement? It's an advisement. It's at the risk of the people in the situation. If they want to stand there and make out, that's on them. They're in the middle of a fucking park throwing a ball around. Mooney explained to KDVR that he refused to identify himself because he was sure he hadn't done anything wrong. When he was throwing the baseball with his daughter at Donaldson Park. She's like, Daddy, I don't want you to get arrested. At this point, I'm thinking, there's no way they're going to arrest me. This is insane. I'm telling her, don't worry. Daddy's not going to get arrested. I've done nothing wrong. Don't worry about it. And then they arrest me. Well, they didn't arrest him. They detained him. It said they let him go. So in the clip, Wallen describes that the father's being detained while playing softball. We've already seen that. Blah, blah, blah. He posted it to Facebook. A park sign that does say closed, but in smaller print, in groups of no more than 4-person, park remains open for walking, hiking, biking, running, and similar activity. Mooney slammed the officers for being hypocritical in their following of the social distance guideline. During the contact, none of the officers had masks on. None of them had gloves on. And they're in my face, handcuffing me. They're touching me, he described. Mooney said that he had spent 10 minutes in the back of a patrol car before being released. Aw. Cute family. If we're going to go ahead and start arresting people for no reason in front of their 6-year-old daughter, you're going to cause more problems later on. The police department alluded to the issue in a statement they posted to Facebook. The Brighton Police Department is currently conducting an investigation into a situation that occurred late this afternoon at Donaldson Park. It's an active investigation, and we are unable to provide additional information until the investigation is complete. Well, I hate to tell you, but Jesus Christ, feet, ugh. There's not really much that needs to be investigated. Your officers done did fucked up. The city council and mayor, obviously, god damn it, I have cords wrapped around my fucking leg, stated that people under groups of 4 are allowed. So if you're too stupid to read a fucking sign, police officer man, you might want to not arrest a guy in front of his daughter who he's just trying to entertain, who's 6 fucking years old, who has been stuck at home, has no school, has no interaction with anyone but her parents, and maybe, you know, if she has siblings or some other family members around. What the fuck? Yeah, it's totally fucked up. That kid will never forget her dad being arrested as a child. Yeah, or even just detained because they don't know better. It's getting to the point if they're going to, that's what I was saying, Wyatt, is that sooner or later they're going to start popping into people's houses, and what? They're going to be like, ma'am, sir, you guys can't have sex right now. Government you have not been sanctioned for sex by the government. You can't be doing this. Getting out of hand, man. There's a family trying to entertain their daughter and hanging out in the park. Like, yeah, they'll find themselves of no wrongdoing, even though they can't read. someone red flagged them. Yeah, fucking God only knows. It just seems to me like someone called and bitched about some people in a park. They didn't ask the right questions before they detained him. You don't need his ID. All you had to ask him is, hey, what are you guys doing? Well, me and my wife and daughter are out here playing some t-ball, getting some time. We noticed on the sign it said groups of 4 and under, okay, so we're a group of 3. We're hanging out in the park. We all live in close contact to each other, so it doesn't matter if we're close to each other playing baseball, but we're making sure to avoid others. Okay, have a great day. You walk over to the complainee's house and say, hey, shut the fuck up. Stop being a snitch. Go read the fucking sign. That's what the city has said. Stop being a tattletale. There's no fucking way the police just went by. To be fair, we should have done that a while ago. Done what? Investigate themselves and find themselves in no wrongdoing. How can he prove it wasn't a ball of corona they were throwing? They could have had evil intentions to spread the virus via softball. Shit. I mean, in this day and age, fucking probably. That'd be the justification. Sir, you don't know if you have corona on your hands. Some people shouldn't be. Jesus, JJ. You don't know if you have corona and you guys are throwing a ball back and forth. And what if you overthrow it and someone grabs it, touches it, and throws it back to you and then gets corona? Just the fact that he pointed out the fact that they were not being very socially distanced themselves and the cops weren't wearing masks or gloves. Like, I don't know, man. Just seems like it's one of those things. Hold on, I saw something in chat. This whole situation reminds me of the movie Minority Report. And, well, that was pre-crime, though, you know? Now they're trying to say these are crimes, you know? Yeah, I want to know my accuser, officer. It says next door neighbor. Hey, fuck face. We're out in the park. Do that again. I'll make your life a living hell. Thanks for the lemon over there. Oh, dude, it's just getting... I can't find any kind of reason why this makes sense to anyone. I don't understand how fear could lead people to be this scared. Like, that you're so worried about what others are doing if they're not affecting you. If you're staying in home and you're avoiding people in these situations, then I don't think you have anything to worry about. Why are you worried about what others do? Oh, because you've heard on CNN that we have to flatten the curve. Hey, motherfuckers. I've said it a million times. When you treat a virus this way, you have a double bell curve. It doesn't flatten and stay flat. The only place in the world where it's going to stay flat right now is Sweden. Sweden's the only place currently just saying go about your lives, do social distancing, etc. But go about your lives. We're not shutting things down. So what they're allowing is the curve to hit its maximum and level and slowly work its way down. What we're doing is we let it peak. Then we're trying to dip it hard with this closing everything down shit. And then when they let people out, it's going to peak again. That's the curve of all viruses. If you do a hard quarantine and not everyone is cured, not everyone is tested, then you're going to have a resurgence. If you let it move naturally throughout the populace, then you're going to have a flattening of the curve. This isn't going to flatten the curve. They may think it is. But let's say someone like me is asymptomatic, avoiding people, avoiding range of people because, you know, I'm trying to be a good individual. But if I go, let's say we start standing online again normally, and I'm standing, you know, right against the back of someone, or someone's standing right next to me and sneezes, and I breathe that shit in and they have to be symptomatic. Yeah, well, this is exactly what I talked about too, is I said this in shit, when was one of my last like full Corona streams was in January sometime. But my whole point is, you're not going to flatten the curve. That's not how viruses work. You're going to see a resurgence. Anyone who thinks China has flattened their curve is full of shit and stupid. China hasn't flattened their curve. There's no fucking way. It's just not possible. They're lying about their numbers. The WHO is not helpful with this and allowing them to do it. Shit. You even had Trump today tweeting about how the WHO is an organization that takes a lot of money from the U.S. but panders to China. Yeah, AG, asymptomatic Chad spreader. Yeah, right. No, I'm probably asymptomatic. They find more people that aren't, well, either asymptomatic or don't have it. They said smokers are in the lowest category right now, and something with the nicotine keeps the virus or kills the virus when it's being, hitting our lungs and throat because, well, I mean, if your lungs are already coated in black goo, the virus might not like that. See, I was thinking about this when I picked up smoking when I was 20. I was like, you know what? If there's ever a lung pandemic, I've got it covered. I might get cancer, but I've got it covered for the coronavirus, okay? Got it covered. You are kind of fucked, Wyatt, but I'm sure you're being more diligent in staying in the house and staying away from... Oh, no, you're good. Nephilim, you're being diligent and staying away from people. I wouldn't care if I had it. I'm being smart. Like when I see someone around, I like avoid them and I make sure I give them their distance and shit. Because one thing is I have a consistent cough. I have a consistent cough because of being a smoker. Now the difference between my cough and a corona cough is my cough is a wet, productive cough, and corona coughs are dry and non-productive. You can hear the raspiness of it. Hell yeah, cancer full-time warrior. Yeah, what up, Kumhauser? That's the point. Is if that's not going to kill me right away, well, I'm good to go on this. I've got my lung butter, and I'm good to go. But it doesn't stop there, guys. No. You think this gentleman being arrested with his daughter in the park, that seems a bit like a reach. It seems a bit like a situation that, you're not going to find anywhere else. But before we jump over to another situation let's take a look at these hot takes from Twitter, because Twitter is the hotbed of intellect. The mayor of Los Angeles is offering rewards for snitching on business opening during Corona. Can we set this up for people who are out too? I don't need a reward, just want to remember what the out looks like again. People are calling for them to allow them to snitch on people. This person's obviously counter, but this is all of the shit. There's people in here that are sitting here and happy about snitching. Happy that they're doing that. That's a good example. Burn the witch. Yeah, because that worked out so well for us. I see Bill de Blasio waking up at 11 a.m. and going to the gym. Overnight, we've become Nazi Germany. Thanks for the subscription or the follow over on D-Live.
Well, now you're banned.
But yeah, so we have this constant shit of people being like, you know what? I really want to tattle on people. I think it's highly important that we, how is this potentially sensitive? How is this potentially sensitive? Fucking Twitter, dude. Here's another evidence. This is potentially sensitive. You want to see what it is? Okay. Someone posted this, and I came across it a couple days ago. Beware. LA County paddleboarders. You will be arrested for using the Pacific Ocean. See what this potentially sensitive. Oh, Oh, so it's a video of a guy paddleboarding. I don't see anything sensitive about that. I've watched this video. There's no language. There's nothing negative. So what's sensitive about this? Twitter? How about you stop?
And it's a ban. Well, now you're banned.
Why in the hell is that one over there? Thank you. Let me fix that shit. Thanks. Thanks for the follow. And thanks for the lemon. Why are they arresting people?
Out. Sheriff's on the beach.
And it's a ban.
But sheriff boat's coming now. This might be our first, could this be the first arrest made for surfing?
Yes, you're seeing that right. And thank you for follow. A man is about to get arrested for paddleboarding in the middle of the ocean. Away from, definitely 6 feet away from people. Definitely nowhere near anyone. The one thing that Governor Newsom said, and I don't understand how LA County can be enforcing this or even doing this, is said, feel free to get exercise. Just practice social distancing. Don't be around people. If you're going to go to the park or run or do stuff like that, do your due diligence in avoiding it. Please continue to exercise. We don't want you to keep or live a sedentary lifestyle. Okay, cool. I'm going to go to the ocean. I'm a paddleboard because that takes a lot of skill, takes some work and effort. Let's start that over.
Sheriff's on the beach. But sheriff boat's coming now. This might be our first, could this be the first arrest made for surfing? Documented in history? Look at, now he's trying to boat, dude.
He's all trying to
high-speed pursuit.
He's trying to paddle away from the boat.
Oh my god. What is he trying to do? Oh man. You can't even make this up. I love this place.
So it skips a little. He got further away.
This guy's coming in.
Look at this shit.
Pursuit. Oh my god, look at this. He cut him off. Throw the tacks down. Pop the tires.
The commentary on this is just great. Thanks for the ice cream over there. Remind me to pop the box today on D Live. I haven't done that in forever.
Oh my god. Spray him with a hose.
Look at this shit.
Uh-oh. Sheriff boat.
This is what they're doing with your tax dollars. This is sensitive too, huh? This is sensitive, Twitter. The aftermath. Arrested for stand-up boarding. Picture of the gentleman being arrested. LA County will arrest a lone stand-up paddleboarder for using the ocean during a quarantine. But we won't do a damn thing or look for solutions regarding 65,000 homeless people spreading the disease. And they're talking shit. Hold on, they got more video. Dude, this guy is... Hold on. So he said, hey, at LA City, these SEALs aren't practicing social distancing. Please act accordingly with the rest. There was no one in the water. There's no one around him. The felons that they release will have to follow all the new rules. Yeah, what new rules? Hey, no worries. Thanks, JJ. Use that big 5-head to membership to pop the box. Okay, I'll do that. Thanks for the donations on D Live, guys. But my point is they're so worried about this shit. They're so worried about what people are doing that aren't by people, that are out on their own, that are in the ocean, chilling, doing their thing. Why aren't they worried about the homeless population just fucking laying and sleeping together? Yeah, felons following rules. Laugh out loud, exactly. Oh God, here we go. Here we go. Of course, you gotta have one of those idiots. That man is at least 100 feet away from everyone and he's having fun. Arrest him. Solid use of resources. It's not about the individual action, but the fact that if everyone was allowed to do this as they please, there would be no social distancing at all. Actually, people can use their freedom and socially distance on their own accord. No collectivist. For the greater good, police state required. It's pretty cool, actually. No, it's not cool. The longer it takes for people to take this seriously, the longer we'll be on lockdown and the more we'll destroy the economy. Stay home and we'll be done with this as soon as possible. Mild social distancing will do nothing. This dude's keeping his distance from everyone. There's nothing here that suggests he would be paddleboarding if people were there. In fact, it's the police breaking social distancing by arresting him. It's attitudes like this, guided by fear, that leads to totalitarianism. I agree that this individual case was not infringing on social distancing, but if everyone keeps going places, there's no effective lockdown because the safest option is staying home. Please point out in the Constitution where the government has a right to arrest you for swimming in the ocean. Do you think this guy should have been arrested? These are the people, this idiot like Fahrenheit, who are so fucking worried. Oh, don't tread on me. Of course they did. Of course they did. JJ eating the Lunchable over in his cave because he had so much marijuana this morning. No, dinner table and checking on Turbo. Of course it's unconstitutional, but you know, this looks to be closer than 6 feet. If I were him, I would have just coughed at him. Jesus Christ. But that's where we're at, guys. That's the kind of shit that's good now. This is the kind of shit that people are okay with. And that because their fears, they're so worried about it. Let me pop this up on here. Let me just throw in some backing music. I'm going to grab a couple of drags on a cigarette, less than 5 minutes, because I don't need long breaks. I just need a little bit of nicotine to keep the coronavirus at bay. I'm going to throw some music on, and we'll give you guys this song for it.
Sorry, my brakes are getting squirrely on me. I've had some boots on layaway here at Zapateria.
All right, I'll be right back. Give me like 3.
Oh! 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 Wait, what? What? Oh! What? Oh! I'm just goofing. New boot, goofing. I'm just goofing. New boot, goofing. Genuine ostrich. 3 payments. Oh! Oh! I'm just goofing. New boot, goofing. I'm just goofing. New boot, goofing. Genuine ostrich. 3 payments. Oh! I'm just goofing. New boot, goofing. I'm just goofing. New boot, goofing. Genuine ostrich. 3 payments. I'm just goofing. New boot, goofing. I'm just goofing. New boot, goofing. Genuine ostrich. 3 payments. Oh! 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 I'm just goofing. New boot, goofing. I'm just goofing. New boot, goofing. Genuine ostrich. 3 payments. Oh!
under 2 minutes because that song's like 2 minutes long. Man, I just am providing such great content for you guys and not leaving you hanging here forever. I am such a great host. I'm very, very proud of myself. I need to go over to my D Live and try and figure out how to even pop the box. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. There is a way. I don't know if here we go. Let's here we'll put 150 more in there for you guys. There you go. There you go. 150 into the box. Yeah. So 5 of you get a decent reward, and then y'all can share the love. So again, first hour was Coronaville. We are talking about the Coronaville in the first hour. We're going to be talking about fun stuff in the second hour. You've given up your rights. Now, well, not you guys. Most of you guys probably are not very happy about it. We're going to see something fun. Someone who deserves to have their rights taken away, and someone who, well, was introduced to me by JJ Stoner. Thank you, JJ. And then again, he came over to the ROTC show and some other places. And, well, for those of you who haven't seen him, I'm going to bring you guys, well, his name is, I believe, Andrew Ditch. He is, YouTube took down my comment because I typed the Reich. Yeah, of course they did. You can't be edgy, bro. Of course not. They're authoritarian left. You talk about the authoritarian right, you're shit out of luck. Look at that shift. Even if I shift a little, my sweatshirt changes colors. Look at that. Check that out. That's weird. It's my green screen. Look at that. Andrew Ditch, for those of you who don't know, this gentleman, he is a fine human being, and I feel truly sorry for the gentleman. Like, you guys are gonna fucking feel really sad for him. I swear.
How can I forecast weather, and how can I forecast weather, remember everything and facts, and I can't simply put a sentence together and be normal and do things myself?
Feel for this guy. The autism is strong. We can tell. I can forecast weather. I can numbers, facts. Yes, chroma key. It is the key. I got to show you guys my green screen. I got that Elgato green screen which slides up, the PewDiePie special. Yeah, that shit's legit. I got that as my Christmas gift last year, and I love it because it can go anywhere. So if you need a chroma key and a green screen, well, Elgato. This is not a paid sponsorship, but Elgato, you should sponsor me because I will sling the shit out of them because they're a great product. See how good of a live read I am in comparison to, like, I don't know, Ben Shapiro? Like, come on. Give me a fucking deal. I want to sell out. I have 25 viewers right now. I used to be able to get up to like 70 to 90. Come on. You know, you want on this. You want in on this. You do.
How can that be possible? I'm sorry. I gotta calm down.
Don't you just feel? You feel for this guy. Like, I feel for this guy. Yeah, you could ceiling mount it too and pull it down. You don't even need to. It has a base and leg stands for it as well, so you can just put it up behind you.
How can I remember things and facts and not be able to put a sentence together and do the simple things and interact with you and know about you and always about me or the weather? Why does it have to be that way?
Right? You'd be like, oh man, this poor guy. You know? This poor guy. Most of us would. And I guarantee you guys are going to be like, wow. Wow. What a sad man.
Why does it have to be that way? I don't understand. 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 And I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand.
I think he doesn't understand, guys. Just so you know, he does not understand.
I don't want to do this autism. I'm sorry. I gotta relax, guys. I gotta relax.
See, the feeling side of it is, I don't want to do this autism. That's sad. That is sad. If the person wasn't such an really good person, you wouldn't feel the way I feel.
Relax, I gotta 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 relax.
He needs to relax.
I gotta relax, I gotta relax. I gotta relax. Gotta relax, I gotta try. Relax, gotta try relax, gotta try relax, gotta try relax, gotta try relax. Gotta try relax, gotta try relax. And I think I'm pooping myself, damn it. I'm pooping myself. I'm pooping myself. I'm breathing. I didn't even know I was recording this.
And I'm not good.
Hold on. No. Of course I've seen this, but it gets the same response out of me every time. I want you guys, I'm going to grab some more coffee, but I want you guys, I'm going to play that through, that last little bit. Like, I'm going to give myself 30 seconds. He does look like the drummer from Fish. I'm going to play. I want you guys to... Hold on, we're going to go right there. Hold on. I need 30 seconds to grab coffee. But you guys can experience that again. And I'll make you experience it with me when I come back. Give me a second.
I gotta relax, guys. I gotta relax, 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 I gotta relax. Gotta relax, gotta relax, I gotta relax. Gotta relax. Gotta relax, I gotta try. Relax, gotta try relax, gotta try relax, gotta try relax, gotta try relax. Gotta try relax, gotta try relax. And I think I'm pooping myself.
Yeah!
I'm pooping myself.
I made it.
I'm breathing. I didn't even know I was recording this.
And I'm not great.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh. Fucking hey, dude.
And I might be treated this way.
So, Andrew lives with his parents. He is pumped. Oh, he's full of sedatives. He is full of sedatives. Andrew lives with his parents. I got mine. I have iced coffee in the fridge that I bought because, you know, in case the coffee shop shut down, I want to be able to have coffee. So, Andrew lives with his parents. And we're gonna take a look at Andrew's interaction with his parents. Now, minus the funniness that is him pooping himself, you're going to see Andrew at his finest. You're going to see Andrew at his finest. Well, over 2 videos. Okay?
Ow.
And it's also bad for dogs breathing.
Yes, it is. Very bad for the dog. Worse than it is for us.
Okay, so he is sitting in his living room house, whatever the hell this is, and he's using an oil diffuser. He's using an oil diffuser because, quote unquote, it makes him calmer. This is a calming technique for him. Okay?
That's okay. Tucker barked at him at 3 o'clock in the morning, so this is a way of killing Tucker.
Well, it was so strong when we came back in from papers. Joe ran right
Ben,
upstairs and didn't even bother trying to eat something. He was going to eat something. Forget it.
Not that late. I know, you can't get near your...
For YouTube to know, is 10 p.m. Friday, March 13, 2020. Mom called police because Andy had oil diffuser on, trying to keep relaxed from my dad yelling and not giving me sensory break when I had to take a little break to try to be able to do set the table and clear the table for him, and my sugar got low then too.
So not only his dad got mad because he didn't break down the table after dinner, didn't set the table for dinner. Well,
so YouTube knows that I'm doing my coping skills. Anytime Andy does something for coping skills, it's call the police time.
See, what I don't understand.
And then turn the light on when I'm trying to relax.
Andy. They have very sensitive eyes to light.
Oh, somebody must be here.
What I don't understand is why the parents don't just take the diffuser and fucking break it.
And you turn the light on for my sensory problem.
There's a police officer here.
Come in.
I'll get him.
That's the cops knocking on the door. Now, that was an oxygen tank. For those of you who haven't seen it, his mom is on oxygen, okay?
Here's your oxygen. Move, Bentley.
Something with Joe's spouse.
Oh, just a computer board.
Crack is whack.
That's what happens when everybody leaves there, everything laying around.
Mm-hmm.
Turn that light off. It's bothering my eyes, Andy.
Front door.
It's ridiculous. Oh, that was a Bentley. How you doing? Come on.
Knew the cop by name. So the dad knows the cop by name. If that doesn't tell you enough.
Jan called the police because when she came downstairs to try to eat, it was so strong that she got that heart problem and breathing problem. I had to put that
Even the cop said it's so strong you could smell it through the door.
oxygen. We asked her to turn it off. He refuses to do that. This morning when we came back from papers, the same thing. Even Joe, you can ask him. He had to go upstairs. We couldn't stand it because we're trying to eat, and he can't eat when it smells so bad. I have no idea. You'd have to ask him. He's videotaping us too. Okay.
I don't have to. You're not. Is it court order?
We want to know if we can press charges because this is our home and it's bothering our breathing.
You didn't ask me to turn it off. I can say, is that order or is that a violation? You're gonna arrest me for having my light on camera?
No, I'm asking you as a matter of human decency if you could stop shining a bright
Well,
light.
I did nothing wrong except for just trying to sit here, relax, and trying to do good,
Well,
and
you're not
I'm
giving me a
being
chance to
not
talk to you.
allowed to have something that helps me
You're not
relax.
giving me a chance to talk to you. All right?
Jesus Christ. This guy. Oh my God. I don't care. Like, I don't care if you're this far gone. You need. If I were your parents, I would put your ass. I'd put your ass on the streets. Sorry. Or put you in a home. Like. Oh, he's laying there trying to relax. He's trying to cope. He's using his coping scent diffuser.
Right? Can you stop shining the light in my face, please?
I have a legal right.
You have a legal right, you do, but I'm asking you, can you please stop?
I want a lawyer. Any further communication?
For what? I'm not asking.
I have
you
a legal
I'm
right
not
to have a
asking you
lawyer.
any incriminating questions.
I have a legal right to a lawyer.
Okay. Well, your
Have a
parents
nice day.
Your parents have a legal right to not breathe in fumes in their own house. Okay? So I'm asking you to shut the oil diffuser off.
It's for my coping skills. And I don't have to answer to you unless it's a court order for it.
Andy.
Oh. Okay. So this guy might be the guy who poops himself. But this guy knows what's up. This guy knows what's up. Just listen to his language with the cop.
My coping skills. And I don't have to answer to you unless it's a court order for it.
Andy, can you please?
And I think I'm pooping
If there's a court
myself,
order,
damn it.
is that a request or is that an order? Is that a request or is that a court order for me not having my oil diffuser that helps me relax?
You don't have to. You don't need that. Your parents have. Your mother's on oxygen.
Watch it.
It's bothering her. Okay.
And I would have turned it off.
Your mother is on oxygen and has been hospitalized several times due to breathing problems.
Yeah.
And she calls to complain because this aggravates her breathing
And she didn't even tell me to turn it off.
I'll send
I
you
was on the
the
phone
link to the
crazy.
video. His channel is right below it.
To shut it off.
Get a court order, then I'll do it.
No, I'm not getting a court order. I'm asking you to shut it off, or I'll shut it off.
Shut her off.
Okay.
And if you touch it, you violate my
I'm
private privacy.
myself, damn it. I'm pooping myself. I'm pooping myself. I'm breathing. I didn't even know I was recording this.
Okay, you're
And I'm
violating
not
my privacy if you touch it.
Violating your privacy. How?
Because it's my property.
So, this is your parents' house.
Tell my dad to get my as my representative payee to get my apartment done.
You don't have any money. Spend it all.
What are you spending on?
Junk.
What's
Other
that?
than his diapers.
Other than his diapers. Yes, this guy wears diapers.
All kinds of stuff on
Shits himself.
What are you buying on Amazon?
Didn't have to answer anything because Andy didn't have any problems with this.
All right. Well, I'll call my lieutenant and see if this fits harassment charges, and if
I'm not doing it
if
to
does,
cause
then you
anyone
can go
to
to
get.
jail, all because your oil diffuser's on. Okay?
I'm not doing it to cause any intent to cause anybody
well, it's
harm.
bothering them. It doesn't matter.
And you don't
And you know
have
what? Since I walked in the store, you refuse to talk to me like an adult.
because I don't appreciate.
I do like the cop. I think the cop's handling this very calmly. He's obviously interacted with them before. He knows the dad. He knows the parents. And he's had interactions with Andy before. And he's doing the best he can in the situation with someone who knows they're maybe doesn't understand that th're doing wrong. Well, I think he does. I think he understands and knows he's doing wrong.
Appreciate you how you treating me. You're discriminating against
All
my
right, Andy,
disability.
that's fine. You can go to jail then. Okay, that's fine.
Arrest me. Throw me in
I'm
jail.
gonna see if I can. All right?
Throw me in jail for
I'm
something,
calling to
Andy.
see if I can.
Arrest
You wanna
me
be
for
quiet
something
so I
for I'm trying to do something
You
to
wanna be
calm me
quiet?
down.
Do you want to be quiet? Because you know what? I
And I
asked you
think
man
I'm
to man if
pooping
you would just turn
myself,
it down
damn
and you
it.
refused.
I'm pooping
So this is what
myself.
happens.
I'm
Okay?
pooping
Arrest
myself.
me. And you shine a light.
Arrest me. Arrest
I
me.
didn't even know I was
Because
recording
Andy's using that to calm myself down. And you're not
Dude,
allowing me my
that
coping
clip.
skill, which is a discrimination-based arrest. Make sure your lieutenant knows that one.
I know they know.
That you're denying me something that I had no problem using all along.
So they do know about Andy. For those of you who are just joining, let me show you why they know about Andy. Let's see. Sorry, I didn't have this lined up. There we go.
A man from the city of Tonawanda faces 3 felony charges.
Okay, so yesterday when ROTC covered this, for those of you who haven't seen it, I wasn't watching. And I know they fucking were laughing and freaking out at this guy's lip, but now I see why. That guy has the biggest cold sore I've ever seen. Oh, good. Newsom gives coronavirus update. I'm sure that's going to be fun.
Accused of spiking the food of several of his faces 3 felony charges. Accused of spiking the food of several of his family members. Police say 34-year-old Andrew Ditch put Epsom salts and laxatives in the food and the water reservoir of the family's coffee.
That picture. I've never had a cold sore in my life, to be quite honest. Never had one. Look at that mugshot. We need someone to do something with that. Oh, you know how they've been doing that thing around Twitter with the people in like the blood sports community and stuff, and Jeremy Hambley with his fucking meme veteran hat and shit like that. They need to take him, put him on a wrestling doll, and put like different sayings from him. It's so fucking great. Is that Royce? No, it's not Royce. Don't be so mean. Royce has a much better beard.
Machine. The family members knew something was wrong when they all started to suffer from nausea, abdominal pain, and severe diarrhea. Ditch was arraigned and is being held on $5,000 bail. He will return to court tomorrow
from WrestleMania.
for a felony hearing.
Yes. Oh. Susie Lou.
You're banned. And it's a ban.
Thanks for the follow.
Well, now you're
Why does
banned.
that shit keep jumping around? I centered it on that section. Oh, because it was on a different screen. Holy shit. Yes, so he got arrested for trying to poison his parents' food with Epsom salts and laxatives. Yep, you heard that right. Epsom salts and laxatives.
Using to shut this oil diffuser off.
Big as is my coping skill. You can't just deny somebody right to help them relax.
It's bothering mom. She's on oxygen. She's sitting at the table.
And she didn't even ask me to do it. She just unplugged it. I was on the phone with a recorded phone call.
Yes, he's from Buffalo.
I could smell it through the door. It's ridiculous.
And it relaxes me. You're gonna yell at me for putting one drop of
damn it!
two
I'm pooping myself. I'm pooping myself. I'm breathing.
You're gonna yell at me because I'm pooping myself? Holy shit. Oh, shit. Oh, dude, that's the best sound clip ever. I need to fucking get a digital board because I don't have a Stream Deck right now, and I'm not going to spend money on a Stream Deck because I think they're like $100 for the small one. But holy shit, is that good?
Oil's in there, fine. Arrest me for it. For my disability again.
It's bothering me. I mean, I could smell it through the door. It's like eucalyptus or something like that. He's asked him to shut it off, and he's not doing it. He's just being defiant as usual. He's shining his light on his phone. I tried being nice to him. He won't have it. He's refusing to.
Because it relaxes me. If you can't help me relax, then what am I to do?
Arrested? Yeah. You'll sign charges against him?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Good, arrest me. And I'll have
Holy
it.
shit.
I'll have it for my disability.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Bye-bye. Okay, you can go to jail then.
For what?
For harassment.
For harassment for something that's using it for my disability?
Yeah, because you're being unruly. This is ridiculous.
How is it unruly?
I'm not going to argue with you. I don't have to. Get your lawyer to talk to me.
He doesn't have one anymore. He quit.
I believe it. I know.
So I'm not allowed to have something to help me relax from my
Janet,
disability?
You know you'll have to sign harassment charges against him, right? Okay, good enough. We'll get that order of protection back in place, too.
So I can't have something to help me relax? Seriously?
You're not my supervisor!
I didn't mean for that to play. But what's up, Alan? Thanks, brother. That was perfectly timed. Let's go back to Andy. That's what I was playing in the background when he was telling the cop, you're not. Oh,
I don't have to.
Let's see. So he has a lot of videos. He takes a lot of videos. I'm talking like, okay, yesterday he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 videos. Oh, he had a weather forecast. Hold on.
Guys, I am struggling with language. Photos take everything out of me. They make me real tired and hurt. I want help with doing better. That's why I post these videos. I'm not understanding what's going on, and yet.
Do we really think that he truly wants help? I don't believe you. Don't believe you. I mean, nah, I don't believe you, buddy.
Yes, in the moment Andy blames my dad and myself and everything else.
Where's he at? Is he at like a Motel 6 now? That he was had the order put against him by his parents. This is the... Yeah, he is a content juggernaut. I mean, the dude's putting out more content than freaking what's it called. What I'd be curious to know is, you know what? Let's look at a quick estimate, because I'm curious to see if they have a number on this kid, because he's getting decent. I want to see this motherfucker Social Blade, because he's getting decent numbers. He's got to have a decent amount of subscribers. I can't tell if he has ads, because I have YouTube, what's it called? This is, maybe that's it. He's had a spike in viewers and subscribers over the last little bit. If this is the same, I would assume, yeah, Andrew Ditch. It's just clipping for some reason. But he's constantly growing and getting decent views for that number of subs, 115 subs. He claims that he wants more help. Everyone, yeah, I don't think he's monetized either, just based on well, if that count estimate is right. Because it doesn't show a subscriber count.
But I'm not understanding a lot of this stuff, and I really need people to take these like for what they are.
Dude, can you stop yawning while you're live or on camera? This makes me want to yawn.
But to help me learn to better.
Also, homie, I got one piece of advice for you. Chapstick. Chapstick, please. Chapstick.
Can someone please help me? I don't like people being upset. I don't like being stressed, and don't like meltdowns. Thank you. And I want to do better. And
he had like 30 when Kitty presented him. Yeah, I'm sure that it's because of you playing him on your show that he's gotten this, and now that he's been shown kind of all over the place, he's going to grow. And, you know, he's not a Thomas Murphy who's dealing with his autism or situation in a light where he understands, he's trying, he's being a productive member of society. Yeah, exactly. Lying in my bed, shitting my pants. Enough is enough. Andrew Ditch sucks. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, I don't think I have that. I haven't seen that fucking, I don't have that song. That song's perfect for this.
I think I'm pooping myself, damn it. I'm pooping myself. I'm pooping myself. I'm breathing.
Yeah, so let me get this guy in touch with Owen Benjamin's stat. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Thomas is a serial killer? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's mean. See, I don't have this shit lined up. I don't even know if this is the right song. God, Jesus Christ. I think I just fucking killed myself. Anime shit. Tom, this is Thomas the Poop Engine. I gotta clip that. I'm gonna have to clip that, and that might be my that might be my new sound effect for donations. Right there.
I think I'm pooping myself, damn it. I'm pooping myself. I'm pooping myself. I'm breathing.
That's it. Oh. Is that what it's called? I think I'm gonna make that my that's gonna be my what's it called? That's gonna be my sound effect. I'm gonna have to change it today to oh, gotcha. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Oh, that's gonna be my new donation sound effect. When you gotta go, you gotta go. No, it's good. This is my new donation sound effect, guys. I swear.
And I think I'm pooping myself, damn it. I'm pooping myself. I'm pooping myself. I'm breathing.
He does sound so happy about it. That's why it's a good donation sound. But yeah, so that's Andrew Ditch. That's Andrew Ditch. You want the man, the myth, the legend. He's gonna poop himself for you guys. Anytime. That's gonna be my new donation sound. I'm 100% serious on that one. Dropping the links if you want to check out his shit. Oh man. So yeah, that'll be my new donation overlay. Because what do I got now? I got Mickey Mouse. Because I always end up defaulting back to, thanks Alan, I always end up defaulting back to that voice when I'm making voices and shit. So I think that'll be a good donation sound. It'll be a nice mix up from the Mickey. Oh man, I don't know. So I gotta pull my Discord. So I'm gonna pull my Discord. I don't even think I have it open. It's gonna fuck with my audio. It always screws with my mic when it first goes live. So you're gonna hear me get all deep and salty. That way, any of you who aren't in there, and if you're subscribed, you're probably not going to get notifications because my notifications don't work because you know how YouTube is. Anyone who does anything that's not fucking super family friendly, even if you are monetized, they're not sending out they're not sending out notifications. So I'll get that in there, and then I have the prep box in there. So if you see anything that you think would be interesting, you could drop it here. I'm always hunting for shit and trying to. Told you. Listen to the voice. Tell me it didn't change. It got all sexy, like I became black all of a sudden, and I just turned on my voice meter so I could hear it myself. And goddamn, that just gave me a boner. I gotta unplug it and plug it back in. Fucking Discord. Still doing it. Better. Normal. Damn you, a 9. Oh, shit. Let me get my Discord link. Yeah, I turned voice meter on so I could hear myself because I've never... Barry Luck. Yeah, exactly. Hey, ladies. Does this do it for you? Yeah, so... I have it set for expire after 1 day. Number of uses, no limit. Copy. So I'll drop that so you can jump in the Discord. There's a lot of people in there. Yeah, huffing. It does sound like I'm a huffing duster. You could jump in there. We use it occasionally. Mostly it's Sicko's meme platform. We have a game suggestion down in the bottom for 8-Bit Hooligans, which I need to get Sicko to fucking man up and actually do some stuff with me on that. We got a good clip yesterday, though, that I will be editing for that channel because there's a guy we play with, and Sicko makes fun of him all the fucking time. Like, all the time. I find it hilarious, and I think it's fucking hilarious. So the kid was getting a little offended that Sicko was giving him such a hard time. And, well, I went the subtle route as I was making fun of him because I was acting like I was a therapist. Oh, Jovi, right? Jovi in the Discord was fucking... Jovi Val was in my Discord for a while, and he, by far, is fucking one of the most ridiculous motherfuckers ever. Yeah, we do. Oh, dude. Oh, yeah, we need to get that going. So we're gonna be doing some stuff with probably 8-Bit Hooligans. I went on there, I created an account, and then started reaching out to people asking platforms because I don't want to do it on PC games. I want to be able to play with Sicko. And so we're gonna do some stuff there. The channel eGirl, or the website, I'll show you guys real quick. I also want to drop this. This is the channel we're going to be doing the like real gaming stuff on, and trolling and different stuff in gaming. Let me go to it real quick. I've had enough of your bald ass head. If you haven't seen it, this is the site. Hold on. Oh, I thought it got fucking roasted. I was going to be so sad. Okay. So, this is egirl.gg. You can hire girls by the game to play video games with you. Yep.
Hi. It'd be nice if we could play some games together. Maybe we can be friends. And yeah. I like to play all roles, but in ranked, I only play mid, ADC, and support. Thank you.
Well, for those of you who haven't experienced this yet, we're gonna get some stuff rolling. This girl thinks she can charge $15 a game. Let's hear her.
Hello there. My name's Nika, and come play with me.
Yes, these girls do this, and people do pay for this. You see the number below them is the number of times they've played a game with someone that they've been requested. This is their, if it loads, there we go. Her level is diamond. I think they start you out at bronze, silver, shit like that. This is people paying $15 a game to play with her. I don't have one. Per hour? Per hour? I don't know. Hold on. Is this? I thought that person... Why cover your face? You're showing it right there, you dumbass.
Hi, guys.
It's really helpful. Tells me a lot about you. But yeah, so there is... you can play all kinds of different games. Call of Duty girls. Y'all want some Call of Duty girls? These are the best ones. These are the top tiers. Some of them 53. So she's made $53 playing video games. She's made 51. So, yes. Oh, they broke it down. Now they're breaking it up. Holy shit, they've changed it from e-girls to e-boys. And if you notice, none of the guys have any buys. Because who's thirsty? Guys are usually thirsty to play video games with girls. And, you know, well, we were talking about getting this rolling, and are you going to get weed on weed? You got to go get some weed, man. Yeah, do your thing. I pay her not to be anywhere near the games I play. Yes. But this is what we're going to do. We're going to do some trolling, especially the cheap ones, like $1. Like this chick's $1.
Hi, I'm as intended. Some call me Astra, others Sam, but you can call me Tonight. Other than names, I can tell you I fancy a bit of TDM and recently Warzone too. But honestly, I'm up for anything you throw at me. When I'm not gaming, I'm animating or broadcasting on Twitch. And beyond that, I can't wait to play with you. See you online.
I can handle anything you throw at me, especially your 10-inch black silky cock. Like Jesus Christ, lady. As intended. I bet you guys could find her on there. Ooh, she got first place in one game. Yeah, this is Quest commercials, no joke. But yeah, so you can request these people and get these people to play with you. So thinking me, Sicko, and if we're doing like a Dead by Daylight or a game like that, we can get some people out of the Discord to do that. If they aren't doing anything sexual, what's the fucking point? Yeah, I don't know. That's definitely not a girl. This, I mean, I hate to be that person, but that doesn't, no.
Hi, my name is Annie. Nice to meet you, and let's have fun together.
Holy shit. $5 a game to play with another man who looks like a girl. Oh shit. Yeah, make a steam burner. I know it's a dude. You think I ain't that stupid, guys. See, $4 a game. She's had one person pay. That's a dude.
Hi, it's me.
Thank you. Me. But that's the thing. We're gonna pull some shit on that. I'm pretty sure that was a dude. But it was listed under e-girls, so you have to respect its pronouns.
Kensington. Oh, Austin, I'd like you to meet somebody. This is my mother, Mrs. Exposition.
How do you do? Austin!
That's not your mother. It's a man, baby.
I should be able to get away with that one because that was like 12 seconds. So, but yeah. So the point being is you can get, you can buy some e-girls, fuck with them, mess with them on here, see what comes of it. Oh, this is gonna be this. I think this can make some really fun content, especially since. Okay, hold on. Oh, they're ranking their tiers. I was like, what the fuck are they doing? Get some Dead by Daylight people. Yeah. Now it's taking a sweet ass time loading. See? I know this is gonna be good shit. I think this could be really fucking fun. See, like I wonder if their website's getting a lot of traffic because it's lagging. It's lagging on it.
Hi, my name's Kiri. I can't carry you, but I will take hits for you. My four most used perks are Adrenaline, Borrowed Time, Prove Thyself, and Urban Evasion.
No, you have to be able to carry me. If I'm going to pay you $5 a game, you better carry me and better make sure I fucking win. Bitch. But yeah, so we're going to be doing some of that for those of you who are just joining. No, there's a lot of normal girls doing this shit. But yeah, so you want the we don't show you anything, but we'll sell you our Snapchat premium after we play some video games with you. He has not yet. We're going to do it live. I've been waiting for we'll probably do it Sunday or Monday next week. So I think it'll be good to go because Sicko's kids are around until Friday, so they're with school off. They're here all the time, so we can't really fucking be as obnoxious as we would like, but we'll see.
Boys. A vida só uma, né? Então passa vergonha.
Sorry, you're not gonna get any guys to buy you because you got a guy talking in the background, and you totally take away the want and desire of those men. Sorry. You gotta step up your marketing game, sister. You gotta not let them know you have a boyfriend. You got to not let them know that there's a man in the house. That way they can think they're gonna be your boyfriend. Yes. 200 orders? What? 200 orders. No.
Hi everybody, I love playing League of Legends. I have placed Diamond playing support most seasons, but this season I haven't played much. I have a lot of free time at the moment, and I'd love to spend it playing video games with you.
200 orders. 215 orders to be exact. $5 a game. Oh, no trolling, toxicity, abuse, shaming, rudeness, exploiting. Oh, okay. Well, here's the thing. Yeah, I'm paying you to be there for a game. You can't control what I do in the game. Sorry. But yeah, so... Oh, that's why AG doesn't talk about his boyfriend? What? She's a Twitch streamer, I'm almost bet. Most of these people who have a lot of people doing it are going to be Twitch streamers. The best seller right now is a guy, which is, I find, fucking great. This is a fucking dude is the best seller on this platform.
Hey, it's this guy's toast. You know who I am. Quarantine got me bored, so hit me up if you want to play some League of Legends or TFT. Ooh woo.
Oh my god, someone needs to punch him in the tits. Someone needs to punch him. But it's still great that a guy, the best seller on League of Legends on a website called egirl.gg, is a guy. That just shows that some people just want to play. Anyways, guys, I'm going to cut it off there. might be live tonight. I might be live tonight doing some gaming. Either Call of Duty or shit. We got 2 days and Final Fantasy 7 remake comes out, so I'll be playing that for sure. But yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out. Make sure you go check out ROTC after this. They're going to be live in about 5 minutes. And then if you're new around here, subscribe. We'll leave you with, what are we going to leave you with? We want to leave you with, let's leave you with Andy Worski admitting his love of Ethan and Ralph, guys.
I predict that Andy Worski is on such a downtrend mentally and physically that within the next 7 years, Andy Worski will have AIDS.
And I'm not going.
I need some dick now.
Andy and Ethan in Knoxville.
Thanks, guys.
I'm getting dick tonight. I'm getting dick right now. After the show, I'm getting dick. I want to put a dick inside of me. Preferably Ethan Ralph's dick. What up?
Oh.
Hey, I'm sucking dicks all night.
D-Life, stick around. I'm going to drop the chest right now. Sorry, I forgot.
How long can you hold your breath? What is going on here?
I'm sucking dicks all night. Dicks all night. I'm sucking dicks all night. I'm getting dick tonight.
From what I understand, even though Ethan's the bottom, Ethan gets around.
Maybe there's no such thing as a bottom and a top. Maybe we could be both.
Well, I'm not going anywhere yet. I want to see
Ethan
who wins.
told me that, when he was in jail, he just discovered a different facet of himself.
There were some rough dudes in there.
I'm sucking dicks all night.
Oh, Wyatt Earp. 86.4. Tesla 50. Dick Ritchie 36. And Atlantean Doomer 29. Congrats, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.